This is going to be a back of my seat pickup video because we have company, and if I do it inside, everybody will bother me and say, "What are you doing?" or just like interrupt me while I'm in the middle of it. We went to the Wednesday of Fort Myers Flea Market. This one was at one time an old movie theater. I've shown videos of it before, so if you're curious to see what it looks like, I even did a walkthrough at one point. Altogether today I spent $125 at the flea market, but not really on this stuff. This stuff I spent way less. We actually bought a lot more. We bought more honey. There's some local honey guys there, and we found one that we like his honey, so we spent about another 45 or so bucks on his honey. And then just miscellaneous fruits and produce. But this is what I got for resale. Most of the stuff wasn't expensive. I spent $5 on the Sonic Mega Collection disc, and the disc, when I looked at it, looked nice and clean. Now, the funny thing is, the case was nice and clean and everything, but the lady stuck it in a bag that had some kind of greasy crap in it. So when I took it out, I was like, ew, what is all this stuff on it? And I did wipe it off. So the case actually is nice and clean now, and it was before. The lady stuck it in that bag. That's one thing I do when I sell something to someone. I make sure the bag isn't gross on the inside. But I didn't get much in terms of games. This was free. And the reason it was free is because it's empty. But I said to the guy, I picked it up and I was like, "Hey, how much you want for the empty case, right?" And I figured he would say $1. Or $2. Sometimes I say $3. And I think I would pay $1 or $2. I know I'd pay $1. I think I'd pay $2. I don't know if I'd pay $3 for it. It's not really a very valuable game as of yet. And the case isn't pristine. Really, what's the instruction manual and the label are here, and that's. But he said free, and I was like, "Oh." I said, "Are you sure?" Because like I said, and he said, "Yeah, sure. Just take it." I'm like, "Great." Same lady I bought this. I almost got no game stuff. There was a little bit of game stuff there, but just miscellaneous vendors, no game vendors, like myself. For $8, the lady gave me some dirty-looking Wii AVs, and then some incomplete PS2 Slim adapters, power supplies, make that. I got 4 of those, and they're all missing. The power port, this one, and then this one is an aftermarket one, but it says for the PS2 7000, so it'll work. I generally can find the Slims from time to time, and when I do find them, they're often missing these. If I could probably sell these, I don't know if I need to. Let's see. That's the game stuff I got. This is one of the first things I bought. And this was $6, and I thought that's a pretty good price for this, even though I can't tell for sure if it's old. The only thing I didn't notice was this kind of, I don't know if you see, it looks like the beginning of a hairline crack at the top. Now, I may not have bought it if I had seen that, because it's just, unless this is a very valuable or rare piece now, I can't put it online. If this is new and it's Martha Stewart, but it should be marked Martha Stewart, right? If I put it online, it would only be worth, if it's not valuable, and it's only worth like $20, $30 online, I ain't putting it online, right? With the hairline crack, that'll diminish its value a lot to someone who wants it. And it's not even bad, it's not really noticeable, but I gotta tell people it's got a hairline crack in it, So, I don't know, if I'm hoping it's considerably valuable, like a $75 piece, then I'll just give it to my friend. He can put it on, and whatever he gets. If it's worth like $20, $30, I'll just take it to the flea market and try and get like anywhere from my money back, say like $5 to maybe $10. I bought this perfume for $20. So far I got like, let's see, $13 there. I bought this perfume for $20. This is Rose Ispahan, I guess, and it's Yves Rocher, like Yves Saint Laurent, like Yves, I think it's pronounced the same way, Yves Rocher, and it's 2.5. Now the lady had it for 20, and it's sealed. It's never been open, and this is old, or it's an older fragrance, So it's, there's no USP code on it. So odds are you won't be able to find this anywhere. While I was there, I went on my phone and I checked on eBay, and I found two, and I think they were both over 100. So I'll have to see what they really sell for. But $20, who cares? I think it was a safe bet. Let's see. Put that there. All right. Then I bought these perfumes. So what did I say I had so far? I said 18, 25. I'm sorry, 8, 13, 6, 19, 39. And then these were $1 a piece, so that's like 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So 46. And then my wife spent 19 plus 2. So that's 46, 68, and 69. So we actually spent 69 out of the 125 we spent today. Because we're tourists, so we're buying like stuff that we want. Mostly fruit, I guess, and a lot of honey. We bought I showed you the honey yesterday. We bought a lot more of that honey from that guy, and we're going to give him his gifts when we get back. And then I bought a home-baked blueberry pie, so that'd be good. Anyway, for $1 a piece, I bought these perfumes, Regine's Eau de Toilette, 1.7 fluid ounce, made in France. I am not familiar with it. At $1, who cares? Normally, I wouldn't pay much for these Stetsons. This is a cooling moisture aftershave, but this is a large bottle. It has a barcode on the bottom, so it can't really be very old. The reason I bought them was because there were 2 of them. So $2 for the 2. If they're worth 10 a piece online, even only 10 a piece, I can lot them. If they're not, who cares? It's $2 down the hole. I actually consider that, I have a lot of stuff. I don't need more junk, or stuff I can't really sell. Truest by Tiffany. I don't know if it's the Tiffany that makes glass, but I assume that it is. Hopefully it's not Tiffany the singer. No, it's got to be Tiffany. $1. I think I said I spent $69 on everything, right? This I can't really read the label too well, but it's a Guerlain one. I think I wiped off some. Yeah, you have to be careful with this. Nuettes, blah blah blah, whatever. Eau de Toilette. Yeah, I actually, by rubbing my hand over it, I think just now, to read it a little more clear, I took off some of the points, so I'm going to leave that alone. It's very humid down here, and it rained. But it does have a label on the bottom. Let me just see if I can see. All right, let's put on my better glasses. My stronger glasses. I'll see if I can see what it says on the label on the bottom. Nel Amiant il Cantier Vueto. Perfumes International. Oh, it's an Elizabeth Arden. Disperday. Okay, I'll be able to figure out what it is. And here it's Nuettes. I'll figure it out. It was $1. It's got to be a decent deal. I'm gonna make money on this stuff. Petite Cherie. These are all good names. Annick Goutal. That's a good name. And then there's this one. This was the Guerlain one. And I'm familiar with that. Shalimar. This probably isn't worth too much, but... Alright, this is what my wife bought. Basically what's here. I found more than she did today. This is cultured pearl, a natural stone. Let me take it outside so you can see it. Might be too bright. It looks better here, actually, in the less bright. It has a paper that came with it. She paid $10 for that just because it's pretty. Believe it or not, though, it's going to be a rough sale for us, and she won't even make that much on it. People don't really care about pearl so much, especially cultured. It's from 1998, QVC. Eric Christopher. Okay, if he's a good designer name, that might help. I'll probably wind up putting it online. I'll do the rest of the jewelry in a second. She put some shells, so we can give as gifts, souvenirs of Florida. And then she put some of the beaded Indian jewelry. This one's kind of a pendant, and you can see I guess would be a star design. I don't really know much about that. And then Here's another. This is a necklace with multiple pendants. Felt back. This should be from the 70s or a little earlier. And then here's a liquid silver. Now, okay, this says Zuni pendant and multi-stone. Liquid silver, Zuni pendant, multi-stone. And you know what? There's a stick pin in here too. Let's see. I didn't realize there was a stick pin in there. Let's see if I can just shift it so you can. Hold on. It's a heart stick pin with purple rhinestones. Probably silver. The Zuni necklace is definitely silver. I don't know if you can see the design. All right. And then she got this basket. It was only $1. There's nothing special about this basket, but we're going to use it to put the honey in, and then give that as a gift. Anyway, that's it. This will be my last chance to shop down here. I'm going to be heading back up north this week, and I don't think I'll be able to do any shopping this weekend. So, you won't see any videos from me. Most likely, actually, someone made an appointment with me to pick up some stuff, but probably won't see any videos from me until sometime next week.